Whispers of the Forgotten Garden in the heart of the city of Elden. Hidden away from the bustling streets and towering skyscrapers, there lay a forgotten garden. Overgrown with ivy and wildflowers, it was a place of secrets and memories, where time seemed to stand still. Few knew of its existence, but those who did believed it to be enchanted, a sanctuary for the whispers of lost loves and unfulfilled promises. Lila, a young woman with a heart heavy from the weight of loneliness, stumbled upon the garden by accident one rainy afternoon. Seeking refuge from the downpour, she pushed open the rusty gate and stepped into the tranquil haven. The moment she entered, the rain ceased, and a strange warmth enveloped her. Drawn to a bench under a sprawling oak tree, she sat down and closed her eyes, letting the serenity wash over her. As she breathed in the scent of blooming jasmine, she heard a soft whisper. "Welcome, Lila," the voice said, gentle and familiar. Startled, Lila opened her eyes and looked around, but she was alone. "Who's there?" she asked, her voice trembling. "I am the keeper of this garden," the voice replied. "I have watched over it for centuries, safeguarding the love stories that have blossomed here." Lila's curiosity piqued. "Love stories?" "Yes," the voice said. "True love has a way of finding this place, and those who enter are often led here by the strings of fate, seeking what their hearts desire most." Lila's heart ached with the memory of her lost love, Adrian. They had met in college, their bond instant and unbreakable, or so she had believed. But life had its way of pulling them apart, and they had drifted to different cities, different lives. Yet, she had never stopped loving him. "Can you help me find him?" Lila whispered, her voice barely audible. The garden seemed to shimmer with a soft light, and the voice spoke again, more tenderly this time. "Love is never truly lost, Lila. Close your eyes and listen with your heart." Obeying the gentle command, Lila closed her eyes and let her mind wander. She remembered the times she and Adrian had spent together, the laughter, the shared dreams, the silent understanding between them. She felt the warmth of his touch, the comfort of his embrace. As she opened her eyes, she saw a figure standing at the entrance of the garden. It was Adrian, looking just as she remembered, with eyes that held the same depth of love. "Lila," he called out, his voice filled with wonder. Tears welled up in her eyes as she ran towards him. "Adrian, how did you find this place?" "I don't know," he replied, holding her close. "I felt drawn here, as if something or someone was guiding me." The garden seemed to hum with approval, the flowers blooming brighter, the air filled with the sweet scent of roses. The voice whispered one last time, "True love always finds its way." In that forgotten garden, Lila and Adrian found each other again, their love rekindled by the magic that lay within its borders. They knew then that they were meant to be, bound by a love that had withstood the test of time and distance. And as they left the garden, hand in hand, they knew they would never be apart again, for true love, once found, is never forgotten.